Let's get it.
We ain't posted, never had nothing. We ain't posted, never had shit. See the growth of my rhymes and you see my focus ain't on now. Nah. At the top of Shazam. Let's get it. Okay, PIP to some ducks you ain't on. T-Von-C but no killed me or more. We can't leave for we left the law.
YKTV's A1N. I'm back and I'm vibing. Guys, this video is for the NFL playoffs divisional round matchup breakdown, okay? We're going to talk a little bit about the super wild card weekend rounds, those matchups and how it went down. Here's my boy Gem Life TV Johnny, my bro, my day one. He's a runner, he's a track star. That's my guy right there, okay? Come check him out on his YouTube channel. He's an up and coming YouTuber just like me, okay? Go check that out. He's a really talented individual, I must say. All right, so go check out his channel, y'all. Well, my guy's here for the
Appreciate the love, man.
yes, sir. Anytime, my guy. So we here for the breakdown, man. So, first couple of games on the AFC side, we had the Steelers and Bills game. I just did a reaction to that today. So check out that reaction too. I did a reaction to all these games basically. And we had Dolphins versus Kansas City Chiefs, and we had Cleveland Browns versus Houston Texans. On the NFC side, we had Green Bay versus the Cowboys. We had Rams versus the Lions, and Eagles versus Tampa Bay. We literally just dropped a video to the Eagles versus Tampa Bay game, me and Johnny. So go ahead and check that out. All right, but guys, let's start
Yo,
with the
check it out.
AFC. Let's start with the AFC first. Steelers versus Bills. That game was pretty solid. Like I said, we're New York City born and bred guys, so I don't know if Johnny feels the same way. But when New York teams win, I tend to be kind of happy because we're from the area.
But,
But
yeah.
tell me about that game, John. What you thought about that game? Did you get a chance to watch that or not?
Nah, I actually did watch a little bit of that game. Just like you said, New York got to stand up. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
and being from there and the fact that that they won, I'm glad. I actually do got them moving on to the AFC Championship. So I mean, I actually think that they got a pretty solid defense. Seeing that they got Von Miller, they got they got some solid guys on defense, and they also got some good guys on offense too. And you can't forget Josh Allen. I think he's a pretty solid quarterback. So,
Yup.
I mean, a lot of the past years, like they've definitely like been having some like disappointing finishes, but I feel like this time, they actually might have a good shot. You
Yes, sir.
know,
Yes, sir. For the Bills, man, congratulations to y'all, man. I know got a lot of Bills fans in my life, even people on the block. But I already knew they were gonna win that game. Steelers. I know a couple Steelers fans too. Don't get me wrong. One of my favorite
yeah,
YouTubers, Chisel Adonis, even Stephen A. Smith, huge Steelers fans. But the Bills are just a better team. This is a better team in general. They have a better
yeah.
quarterback. Um, Mike Tomlin's a great coach, but I feel as though the Steelers need some more talent, believe it or not, and just some more discipline. I feel like there are a lot of young players on that team that needs to mature a little bit. But yeah, but Josh Allen and the Bills, they've been here for a minute, guys. They have the experience and they have the chemistry, so that makes sense. And then we had the Dolphins versus the Chiefs game. That one was a really goodie. I was looking forward to that one a
Mm-hmm.
lot, but also a blowout game, which I did not expect, bro. Did
I
not
did not
expect.
expect that
Yo,
either.
I got Patrick Mahomes the best quarterback in football for the last probably 5 years. I'm not gonna lie, and
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, I had Chiefs winning that game. I did, but to that
Right.
extent, though, talk to me about that Johnny. Why did Tyreek Hill and the Dolphins get obliterated by the Chiefs? What do you think about that?
Well, first off, um, you gotta realize that Miami is so used to playing out in Miami, in warm weather, and
Exactly.
sometimes
I
that
agree.
environmental change. And the fact of the matter is that even though Tyreek Hill has that postseason experience, Tua is actually new to it. So it could have been where certain players thrive in certain situations, and he got a little taste of playoffs and the weather conditions, and also probably a hostile crowd. So all those factors come into play.
Yes, sir.
Um, I just think that even though Miami, which has the talent, they got all of the upside. I never really thought that they had their defense working. Like when you think of Miami, like sometimes, especially these past couple of years, they've always been offense heavy. And, it could have been where their defense just wasn't prepared for not only what Patrick Mahomes can do, because, he's one in a lifetime generational talent. I'll say
Mm-hmm.
that. And he's a Super
For
Bowl
a fact.
champion. So it's like, you know, he has the
Two
experience
time.
and he's been in those situations, and, he knows how to pick apart a defense, especially a defense that is new to the postseason. Um, postseason environment.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that overall, it was experience before, experience, like basically the term age before beauty. So it was
Yeah.
definitely, um, experience outweighs everything. So that's pretty much why Kansas City came out on top.
Yes, sir. We're gonna try to breeze through this a little bit faster, but yeah, Kansas City
Oh
Chiefs.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Kansas. Yeah, you good, but I love your analyzation. That's the one the video will be too long. You feel me? But yeah,
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
but the Chiefs. Yeah, congratulations to y'all, man. I had y'all winning that game, not by a lot, not by the way you did, but it just kind of shows again your championship chemistry. Right, you guys been there, and
Exactly.
you're the ring defending champions. All right, so like I said, you guys show up in the playoffs. That's where you guys show up. Browns versus Texans, another blowout game, which I did not expect whatsoever. Um, uh, yeah, CJ Stroud, man, John, let's talk about it. That guy
Well,
is next up,
yeah.
bro. That guy is next
Uh,
up. He's absolutely clutch. Don't get me wrong. I didn't think the Browns were gonna go out the way they did, but wait, was it a blowout game? Did I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure if it was.
Yeah, because I'm
It
not
was.
really too fond of that game.
Yeah,
I
let me
did
see.
see
Was
bits
it
and
close?
clips.
No, no, no.
You
Was it?
know,
I don't think it was a blog game at all. Guys, forget my memory. Forget my memory right now. But Johnny, tell me about CJ Stroud a little bit. What do you think about that game? Him and his development, and what do you think about them going to the next round so early? Like they kind of like figuring it out in the season. And they really figured it out, right? Talk to
right?
me about that a little bit.
I think that with him, he's definitely been working hard. You can see it. Um, and you can see
Oh yeah,
that
it was a
he's
blowout. It was 14-45. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
yeah,
I was right.
for somebody that is definitely young in the league and just finding his way. He definitely found it early, and to perform like that in the playoffs, he has the upside. So
Hmm.
now the point of um affirmation. Well, the point basically just to for him to figure out is what can he do against a real team. I think that he definitely has the talent, and he's definitely looking good for what we've seen. So you know we can definitely see what he's going to do in the next game, which I believe will actually be a good game, and he'll actually have a chance to show what he's capable of against Baltimore.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's gonna be the ultimate litmus test for him. That's the number one. That's the number one team in football, in my personal
Yeah.
opinion. But yeah, we'll talk about that in a second, though. But let's go ahead and hop over to that NFC side, Johnny. That Green Bay Packers versus Cowboys game, man. It's a damn shame. And you know what's funny, yo? Like as much Cowboys fans as there is out there, bro. As many
Hmm.
of them as there are, the America's team, right? They
Hmm.
don't
America's
fail.
team.
They never fail to prove the haters right, bro. They
Right.
never they never fail to prove Stephen A right. Everybody who hates on them, bro, like they are accident waiting to happen, guys. That Jonathan, I do not stress this. I can't stress this enough. That was the worst Cowboys loss in their history. And
Yeah.
I kid you not. And
Hands down.
I even heard Skip Bayless talk about it this morning. That was their worst playoff loss. That's their worst L they ever had in the history of their franchise, bro. And that's really
I
sad to
mean,
say
I believe it. I
against
believe it.
Green Bay. Against Green Bay, a developing Jordan Love really came in there into Dallas, by the way. And mind you, they are undefeated for 2 years in their house. Jonathan, let me repeat that to you, bro. They have been undefeated at home for
Is it?
two
Wait, I didn't
straight
even know they
years.
were undefeated at
They
home.
were undefeated at home for 2 straight years, and if when they had the opportunity to beat a team and listen to them, they get smoked, bro. They get absolutely dog walked, dog walked. Talk to me about that. Talk to me about Dak Prescott. What you think they're gonna do in the future, bro? And tell me a little bit about Jordan Love. Where you think he's gonna be going, bro? Because that's an embarrassment. That was an embarrassment by the Cowboys. An embarrassment.
Well, about the Cowboys, it kind of pains my heart because somebody that was real like close to me, that like you said, you have like very friends and people that that are Cowboys fans. But somebody else close to me was also a Cowboys fan,
Mm-hmm.
and the fact of the matter is, like, whenever you want to cheer on America's team, what I'm saying, they continue to fail. Like, like they continue to never get over the hump. And it's like when you try to root for that team, it's just all the weight and expectations, like maybe like causes their downfall. Who knows? But I honestly can say that that was and against Jordan Love, who honestly um actually was under Aaron Rodgers' wing. So it's no really surprise that, Jordan Love would figure out what to do in those situations. But I never would have suspected it to be this early in his career to figure it out against a team that has more experience than them. They had more experience
Exactly.
and they had
Exactly.
home field. So, I mean, there's no excuses for them. I really hope that Dallas figures it out because, some people are going to lose jobs, some people are going to get fired, I
Yup.
don't know, but, it's sad to say, but it's the truth. But hey, congrats to Green Bay.
Congrats to Green Bay, man. My favorite rapper of all time, Lil Wayne, huge Packers fan, and they basically said "fuck you" to Aaron Rodgers, bro. They said we don't need you, bum. Literally, that was a big fuck you to Aaron Rodgers. No, I'm not gonna lie. Don't forget that part
Nah,
as
for
well.
real. Yeah,
But it's kind of fortunate what happened to him and the Jets getting hurt in the first game. But we'll see what he
right,
could do next season. But yo, Packers, great job, man. Great job.
right.
And I think that special person to you, bro. I think I know who you're talking about.
Word.
And yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. But yeah, man, a lot of people are
Uh,
Cowboys fans out here, right? And that person is special to me too. Let's keep that in mind.
right.
And the bro
Yeah,
knows
especially for us, bro.
yeah, the
Especially.
bros know, the bros know. Um,
Word.
next game, Rams versus Lions. That game was very interesting too. That was actually a close one. If I remember very correctly, right?
I didn't
But
see that one
you
though.
didn't see that one? Oh yeah, so Lions ended up winning
No.
that game. I think I believe
Yeah.
that I did that game earlier last night. But congratulations to Jared Goff, right? Kind of
Right.
getting his revenge against his old team. And the beautiful thing about that game was that Matthew Stafford used to play for the Lions, so it was the same position. They both was it's a it
Crazy.
was a, it was a revenge game for both. But Jared Goff ended up coming out on top. Congratulations to the city of Detroit. By the way, John, I don't know if you noticed, the Lions have not won in the playoffs. No playoff victories for 32 straight years.
Yeah,
32 straight years. That's a
that
very
is
long time. It's a very
that
long
is a
time,
very
bro.
long time, longer than both of us have been alive. So,
Exactly.
I
Yup.
mean, hats off to them, man.
Exactly. That city of Detroit, that Lions franchise has been starving for something special.
Yeah.
And unfortunately the Pistons looking like absolute dog shit in the NBA. So yeah, man. So they need something. So congratulations, got Johnny. I started off
The
my I think
city of Detroit needed something.
yes, bro. And I believe, bro, Johnny. My first reaction to the Lions this season, I put in my thumbnail. Don't sleep on this team. Do not sleep on this team. This team has figured it
Right.
out. At the end of last season, we kind of saw them kind of like figuring it out against Green Bay. And yeah, man, you cannot sleep on this Lions team. They're fully equipped now. That my guy Saint Brown on that team. Yeah, bro. The Lions have figured
Mm-hmm.
it out. Congratulations to Lions fans out there. Hopefully, you guys can advance and keep advancing forward and pushing forward. But Rams, Sean McVay still have a great head coach. Matthew Stafford still play good. They only lost by 1 point. It was 23-27, 23-24, bro. That was score of that game. So it's not like they
Oh,
came
really?
in
It was
there.
close.
Yeah, it's not like they came in there and wet the bed. They kind of was doing what they had to do, and they kind of stopped the Lions' offense, if I remember correctly, in the second half. But the damage was already done. Damage was already done in the beginning of the first half. So yeah, so shout out to the Lions for a fact, man. Shout out to the Lions. And then the last game that we just reacted to together, my guy, Eagles versus Buccaneers, another NFC East tragedy going on there. Them and the Cowboys are out. Hey, Cowboys fans, look at it this way: Eagles lost too. That's your only solemn grace. That's your only solemn grace, bro. So go ahead and take that as far as you want to take it. But Buccaneers, great job beating that team who ended up being frauds. And it's so sad to hear because like Eagles were on the top of the league, bro, undefeated. I think they won like 10-0.
They
And
were the
then
best team in NFL. Like
exactly, bro.
2.5 months, like a month and a half ago.
So I'm saying, but when the season started, all you heard was Eagles fans going crazy. Now all of a sudden they took a note. I never seen a team go from prospering to just straight flat on their face, bro. I have not seen that in a
Like,
very long time.
yeah, have that happen so fast.
Yup.
Like
Like,
they were predicted to win the Super Bowl, and
mhm.
then those chances just basically, literally, just like just
Exactly.
throwing down like a whole like the plane just dipped and crashed. Like
Exactly, bro. Yeah, man. That's unfortunate, but I don't
it
know what
is.
they need. I have no idea what happened to them. That's the thing about it. At least I can look at the other games and kind of give an idea of what the other team's probably missing. But with the Eagles, what are they missing? Like, exact
Yeah,
who did
they
they
really did
lose?
not miss. They had every upside.
Like,
They
who did they
did.
lose? They still have the same roster, right? I don't know what happened to them midway through the season, but yeah, so hopefully you guys bounce back as well. But Buccaneers, congratulations. Talk about the Buccaneers though. Buccaneers, since Tom Brady retired, y'all been on.
Yeah.
I've been up, bro. I've been on the up. My boy, I make jokes at Baker Mayfield, but he's looking real good right now. He's kind of living up to his name finally. He's been in some
Right.
unfortunate situations in Cleveland, and
Hmm.
also in the Carolina Panthers last year when it was absolute dog shit. But it's kind of glad to see Baker Mayfield doing pretty good. Mike Evans still that guy. They still got Chris
Right.
Godwin. So yeah, man. Anything about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers you want to talk about?
One thing I always say is that as much as we clown on Baker Mayfield, like he's actually has been having his uptrend. You know,
He's a solid quarterback. He's a solid quarterback. He's a
he's
solid quarterback.
definitely he is a solid quarterback. You
Like,
know, he definitely gets the job done. You know, you can see that he's putting in some work, and you know he's been trying to prove the haters wrong, and you know he did that tonight. You know what I'm saying, and
yes, sir.
I
And
think that especially against a team that was predicted to win the Super Bowl, I feel like Tampa got confidence. You know, I feel like now more than ever they got momentum on their side. They're going to come into the game confident because of the team that they took down, and apparently, if they have the same defense that they played in that game against Detroit, then we'll probably see them in the championship. But I would definitely like to see Detroit win. You know, I feel like this is the one Cinderella team that's still alive. So
mhm.
I like to go for my Cinderellas. So we'll have to tune into that game because I feel like both sides have either some to win and some to lose. So
Hell yeah.
the both of them they're going to play with their hearts out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And hey, great job, Buccaneers. But let's get right down to the nitty gritty now. Let's go ahead and break down this divisional round games coming up next week, Johnny. So talk to me. Let's go off the same note you just left on. Who you got, Lions or Buccaneers? If you gotta pick.
Oh man, right off the bat, man. I mean, all right. Uh, let's see. I mean, I'm not gonna put too much thought into it. I mean, like I said before, I mean, I like to go for my Cinderella teams. I mean, if Tampa does play with that good defense, then we might see them. But I don't know. I got a good feeling about Detroit. They got everything to prove, so I know that they're definitely gonna be aggressive. So I might go with Detroit. I'm probably gonna have to go with Detroit.
Yes,
Yeah.
man. I agree wholeheartedly with you. I believe they're a better team on paper. I believe they're starving more. Tampa Bay won a championship a couple years ago. This
Right.
team, that lion is starving. You know what happens when your inner lion comes out. You feel me?
I'm
You
telling you,
feel
they're
me,
the
bro?
king of the jungle, so
You
you know
already
they'll
know,
come
man.
out hungry.
Exactly. So yeah, I got the Lions winning that one, guys. Probably not by a lot, because it seems as though that Baker's kind
That
of
game's
putting
gonna
it
be
together.
close.
But I feel like
That game's gonna
it'll
be
be
close.
closer than people think, probably.
Right.
So let's stick on that NFC side. Packers versus San Francisco. Who you got for that one, my guy?
Yo, without a doubt, San Fran, 100%. I'm sorry, yo, like Jordan Love did his thing there. They did good, hats off to them for a great season, but it's done.
Yeah, I think it's over.
it's
I think it's over.
it's
Yeah,
done.
you took out
It's
the
done.
Cowboys. You gave us our laughs. We appreciate
Yep.
it.
Yep,
We
like it was
appreciate
it
it.
was fun while it lasted. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was fun. You upset at the Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? But
Mm-hmm.
it's done.
And
San Fran just got every upside,
they
man,
got
and
everything that my boy Brock Purdy
got
from
everything.
Pokemon. Brock from Pokemon. He's going crazy. All right, they got
And
Christian
don't
Mc.
forget Christian McCaffrey, man.
Bro,
That
how could I
unless
forget, bro? How could I
Green
forget?
Bay got to run defense. There, he's gonna run circles around him.
I'm telling you, and Debo Samuel, he not playing, bro. I'm telling you that
It's
team is
too
dangerous.
many,
And what makes it
too
even
many.
worse, you gave them boys 2 weeks to relax. That gave them
Yep.
boys 2 weeks to
So
relax and chill.
they're
So,
going into that game fresh. So
but then again,
I'm telling
there's
you, that would
also
be
go ahead, go ahead.
that would be. I'm sorry, not to cut you off, but
Yeah, you go ahead. I cut
that
you
would
off. My
be
fault.
a huge upset.
Bro, that would be
Huge,
no. Bro. You might hey,
huge.
if they beat San Fran, just take Packers to win the whole thing. I'm telling you that right
Yeah,
now.
they might just go
San
all the way
and
because
San
that would be
Fran at home, bro. You know how much clout Jordan Love will get if they do that. But I can't see that happening. I think this season ends there. Lil Wayne, I think it's over. It's over, man.
yeah.
So
I
I'll
just think
pack it up
it's
there, bro. But there is
the
a
road
thing.
stop.
But there is a thing to be said for resting too long. There is a thing
Mm-hmm.
to be said to be resting too long. When Green Bay's in it, San Fran could be sleepwalking. So if they don't sleepwalk, they gonna smoke them. But if they start sleepwalking, bro, Love
Mm-hmm.
gonna give it to them. You feel me?
Right.
But let's go
Right.
ahead to that AFC side. Let's talk about that Chiefs Bills game. I know before you said you got the Bills probably winning that one.
Mm,
My guy. Okay, who you got winning? You confirming Bills? Like confirmed?
I mean, all right. Out of all the games, even though Tampa and Detroit's gonna be close, I think that game's gonna be close. Cause
It is.
let's not forget
That's a rivalry game,
that.
bro. That's a rivalry game.
Yep, it's a rivalry game, and this was the same matchup before the AFC Championship last year.
Mm-hmm.
So you already know that Josh Allen is gonna come into the game with a chip on his shoulder,
He has
knowing
to,
that
bro.
he's gonna redeem himself from last year. So I
Jonathan, as
mean,
far as I'm concerned, bro, Josh Allen, this is your last chance.
this
And
is
what I mean by last chance is not your last chance in the Bills. Don't get me thrown down. This is your last chance to prove you can beat Patrick Mahomes. You can beat
right,
Patrick Mahomes. That
right,
is your rival. Every time
right.
you see Patrick Mahomes on your schedule, you better mark that asterisk that shit down, bro. Because he has your number. He has your number,
Yep,
bro.
yep,
Everyone's talking about Patrick Mahomes being the next GOAT, and Josh Allen, you kind of falling down to the wayside. You have to beat Patrick Mahomes at your home field. It's not his home. It's your home. It's up in Buffalo. Y'all have to figure it out. But unfortunately,
yeah.
my boy, unfortunately, I still got Chiefs winning, and the reason why, because
Because Mahomes got
there's
the number.
Mahomes is arguably, and I say this with the most complete arguably in huge capital letters, he's arguably the GOAT. And I'm not gonna lie, I've not seen many people better than him, even Aaron Rodgers, bro. I'm not gonna lie, you talking about just talent, just straight talent. That man
Yeah,
is
that
probably the
is
most
true.
talented guy to ever live.
That's
But
true.
and there's something to be said for someone having your number, bro. It seems
That's
as
true.
though Patrick Mahomes has had Josh Allen's number from the beginning, and it's something
But
about
doesn't
dialing up
Aaron
that number,
Rodgers
bro.
have two Super Bowl rings?
Now he
I'm
has
pretty
one.
sure.
He has one.
No, he only has one.
Yeah, he has
Okay,
one. He already passed Aaron Rodgers in terms of rings. I think he already
right,
passed Aaron
right.
Rodgers
Because
in terms of ability, in
Patrick
my
Mahomes
opinion.
has two. He does
Yeah,
have two.
but there's something about being able to dial up a number. You know how like, you dial up your girl, you call whenever you want, you do whatever she do
Yep.
whatever you need. I feel like Patrick Mahomes got the Bills number, my guy. But again, if Bills win, would I be surprised? Absolutely not, because Chiefs Chiefs have been they've had their struggles this season, right?
That's what
But
I'm saying, man. I'm telling you, like
mhm,
the Bills are going. The reason why I'm going, and I'm gonna go. I'm sorry, bro. Like I would love to, and hey, I do agree with you. Patrick Mahomes is by far on paper one of the most talented young quarterbacks in the league who has a lot of Super Bowls and Super Bowl rings at a
mhm,
young age, and he's arguably like one of the best quarterbacks to ever live.
mhm.
But at the same time, that pedestal's still going to belong to Tom Brady because
Yeah, it is.
he has
It is.
seven.
I understand. I understand.
So,
I
but
understand.
all in all, I think that um, one man can, even though it has been proven, Tom Brady has won a championship by himself. But um, I just don't think that as long the only way I see the Chiefs winning is if wide receivers don't um drop the ball. Because I'm telling you, the Bills are gonna have a field day with that. Because their
Yeah.
defense is tight. Their
Mhm.
defense is tight.
There it
And I'm sorry,
is.
I'm gonna have to go with the Bills because the wide receivers on Kansas City side have not been. Even though they won, they haven't been delivering throughout the
And
season.
I'm going in the mindset playoffs is a whole different season. That's the only thing that's keeping me picking the Chiefs against the Bills right now. I think the Kansas City Chiefs, you don't see them until the playoffs. You don't really see or know who they are until the playoffs come.
Mhm.
And
Right.
honestly, bro, Bills have always had a better defense, and Patrick Mahomes still finds a way to win. Think about it.
That's
Every
true.
single year that they play each other, the Bills always had a better defense. So
That's true.
what's supposed to stop me? What's supposed to make me think now that all of a sudden they're gonna beat the Chiefs? But again, it's still very very possible. So that's the game right there. Everyone's up in the air about. I'm gonna assume, right? So you're right, my
Hmm.
guy. So moving on. I'll call you when that game happens. We gonna do reaction to that game if we can. All right.
We definitely gonna have to.
Facts. But last matchup Baltimore versus Houston Texans. My guy, who you got winning that one? Talk to me.
Man, that even though this AFC matchup, man, it's tough. It's tough. I'm gonna say both of them are tough to call. Um, cause you got CJ Stroud. He definitely looks like he's up and coming, and Houston has been a surpriser team, especially well in my eyes, they've definitely been a surpriser team. They are definitely one of the ones that made the late jump, but um. And Baltimore has sold before in the playoffs as the
Yep.
one seed.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna have to give Baltimore a chance. I'm gonna give them a chance, and I'm gonna have them go out of time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I also got Baltimore winning this, and like I said, guys, I don't have Baltimore just winning. I have Baltimore winning the entire season. I have them winning the Super Bowl. In my opinion, they're the best team on paper, offensively and defensively compared to any other team in the league. You could probably say offensively in terms of matching up with San Francisco. That could be an if an
Mhm.
argument, but in terms of defense, they're just a. I feel like they're just a little bit better than the San Francisco 49ers. So, guys, I'm not saying this is going to be a blowout game, but I can say wholeheartedly that I got Baltimore being the Texans. And not because CJ Stroud can't do it. He's very, very clutch. But if Lamar Jackson even shows up and even performs 75% of what he is, I feel as though it's going to be quiet for that Texans offense. That defense is no joke. That defense is no
Yeah,
joke. I'm not saying this is Ray Lewis, Baltimore, but this defense is not playing, bro. And you already know how
yeah,
electrifying Lamar Jackson can get. But if put it like this, bro, this game is very, very critical. I can see Texans winning this, but only if
it's true.
CJ Stroud plays better than Lamar Jackson. If
Right.
CJ Stroud plays better than Lamar Jackson, I can see it being any way. But if Lamar just shows who the boss is, that's it, bro. That's it.
Yeah,
So we gotta
I
see
agree.
about that one. But yo,
I agree.
guys, that's the breakdown right there. The bracket, man. I cannot wait to for next week around this time to talk to you guys
Mm-hmm.
about this. We're gonna find out who's gonna be in the conference championship, man. So I can't wait for that
Yeah,
one.
it'll
This is
be
gonna be a whole
fun.
lot of exciting games. A lot of laughs so far, guys. I'm enjoying it so far. Let's go ahead and check out the schedule real quick. To see who is playing. So 1 second, give me 1 second, y'all. Let me go ahead and break down that schedule. Okay. Here we go. So boom. So oh no. I lied. Time out. Divisional round. Boom. Here we go. So guys, here's what to expect here, guys. So we have the schedule for the divisional round. So Saturday, January 20th. That's this Saturday coming up. Texans versus Ravens at 4:30, all right? And we got Packers and 49ers at 8 p.m. Look out for reactions for both games, guys. I'm trying to see if we can get my boy Gem Life TV Johnny on here for these games too as well. If he's busy,
Sure.
he's busy. We'll do a solo, but we're gonna see what happens with these ones. We already had our picks. I got Ravens winning. Johnny has Ravens winning. We got 49ers beating the Packers. So we got both home teams taking it home here, right? So look out for those
Mm-hmm.
reactions. That's gonna be real, real good. All right. Don't forget to look out for those. Then we have the Sunday, January 21st. All right. Sunday, January 21st, we have the Buccaneers at Lions. And we have the Chiefs at the Bills. Okay. I got Lions. Me and Johnny got Lions winning that game. But we have, and that's at 3 p.m. on Sunday. All right. 21st. Me and him are at odds against the Chiefs and Bills. I got Chiefs. He got Bills. All right, that's like 6:30 on Sunday. 6:30 on Sunday. Look out for those
Mm,
reactions too, guys. I'm trying to definitely get Johnny for that Chiefs Bills game. God, I cannot
yeah,
wait for that one. Cannot wait for that one. That's gonna be real
gonna
interesting.
gonna be it's gonna be a movie.
It's gonna
Sorry,
be a
I
movie.
mean, yeah,
That's gonna be it, bro. So I cannot wait for that one. But guys, that is the NFL divisional round breakdown. That is the Super Bowl wild card weekend breakdown of all the games that already happened this week, guys. So thank y'all so much for vibing with us with this video. Okay, Gem Life TV, Johnny, my boy, my day one. Thank you for showing up for this one, guy, my guy. I appreciate you
hey,
so much. You
always a
are
pleasure. Yeah.
Gosh, you are the bro, and I hope to see you here for future reactions. But if you're busy, I know you're busy because you that guy. You that guy. So just let me know what's
No,
in
I
your
did. I
schedule.
did.
Got you?
Yes, sir. I got
And
you.
yes, sir. And YKTV, thank you so much for the vibe. Don't forget to follow me on my social media for YKTV updates. I'm following back everybody, guys, so go ahead and drop me a follow. Don't forget to follow Gem Life TV on his YouTube channel. All right, up and coming
And
YouTuber. All
smash
right.
the hit that like button, man. You know what to
Yes,
do.
sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead and do that, y'all. Thank y'all so much for the vibe. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe too. All right. Take care, y'all. Peace.